Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Funnel Factor Tuesday edition. We are doing Alison Prince week. So fun. If you are new to Funnel Factor, this is where we break down the landing pages of our favorite internet marketers who are doing amazing things, and we want to see what are they doing to get the ball rolling, right? Their landing pages is often one of the first few steps of bringing people into their world, their business. And we want to know, okay, when we start looking at those things, what strategies are they using? What are they doing that I can go and apply to my own funnel strategy and to your own funnel strategy? What I do on a day-to-day basis is I actually help my clients do this exact same thing. And we just have a good old time. So we're going to continue doing Alison Prince week. This is the 0 to 100K landing page. Yesterday, we broke down T for trust. It stands for title. So we broke down her headline. We found some awesome things that she had going on. We found out who she's trying to attract, what problem they are facing, and how she's going to help them solve that problem, and what kind of page this is. This may be obvious to some of you, but to others, it may not. This is a webinar registration page. Okay, so today we're focusing on R, which stands for read, and we are going to continue to just look at her message. I like to, right at the beginning of the week, we like to get the title, the headline out of the way, and the reading, which is basically the copy, going through that. What things is she saying to help her point get across, get her message out there, get people to click on that register button. Then the rest of the week, we do a little bit more design related things. Okay, so we got how to launch. Wait. We got to start a clock, or else I'll just talk for forever. Okay, how to start and launch your online store to provide a safety net for you and your family. Then over on this side, I'm skipping through this quickly because we broke this down really well yesterday. First, let me know one little thing so I can serve you best. Like, that's pretty awesome. I love that she's got a little quiz here, which we don't really see that often. Occasionally, I think Russell has these on some of his pages, but we don't see these little quizzes very often. They're I don't know if she has these connected to anything. Maybe she's got it set up to where the answers get saved somewhere and they actually take a look at it. But I think beyond that, beyond her own purposes of maybe wanting to know what kind of people am I attracting to this page, it gives the person that is on her page about to put in their information a feeling of, I don't know, what do you feel when you hear first? Let me know one little thing so I can serve you best. Serve you best. Like, that to me stands out of like this person actually cares about where I'm at my business and wants to meet me where I'm at. Like, that's what I feel when I read that. So I think that is building huge amounts of trust with that little statement right here. I'm new. I have a business, but it's not doing very well. I have a business. I'm ready to scale it up, right? 3 different levels. So it's just helping the person feel like, okay, she cares about where I'm at in my business. Even if we went over yesterday, like this headline is talking about beginners. So this over here might help people realize like, oh, maybe even if I'm not a beginner, maybe I'm still going to get something out of this. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. So we have that. We are registering now. Get these secrets for free. So she's telling them, I'm going to be telling you some stuff that you probably don't know yet, and you're going to get it for free. And I normally skip over this fine print stuff, but it actually looks pretty interesting because these words stood out to me. We will not spam, rent, or sell your information. It's protected with my ninja sword. Like, that's pretty fun. That's putting in some personality, right? It's, again, building that trust, that relationship. All these things are maybe not caught by everybody. Like I said, I normally skip over those little things when I'm normally just looking at a page and signing up for something, but ninja sword caught my eye. Okay, we're going to skip this. That's Thursday's topic. If I can do this, you can too. Learn how. Okay, this statement right here is talking about this is simple. It's another way of saying this is simple. If I can do this, you can too. Learn how. Available on demand, watch, learn, and succeed. This is just making a little bit more clear at this point that this is some sort of training to watch. We talked about this yesterday. Up at the top, it doesn't really say what we're signing up for at this point. Down here, this is giving us a little bit more indication that it's something we're going to watch. I'm going to get it right away on demand. Reserve my free spot. That just bumps back up to the top. Okay, what you will learn on this free training class. So we know it's free again, just in case we missed it on the buttons as we were scrolling down. And now we know it's a training class. And here's what we're going to learn. By the way, we're going to talk about this tomorrow, but I love how her pictures are set up. Okay, step 1, step 2, step 3. Don't know what to sell? Let me show you and find out why having a Shark Tank idea or trying to invent something new can cause failure. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. While we're going through the copy of this page, what we are looking for, and if you want to type what you find in the comments, something sticks out to you, or if you hear a phrase that fits this, what we are looking for are what problems, there's a kind of two different things. What problems is she trying to solve for them? And what pains is she trying to help them avoid getting to their, end result, right? So, problem, don't know what to sell. Pain, having a Shark Tank idea or trying to invent something new can cause failure, right? Like she's addressing the people that think like I have to have like this super crazy new inventive idea to be able to make it anywhere, to be able to have that successful business. Like I've got to be coming up, like I've got to be an inventor. I've got to be coming up with the next new thing. And she's saying that I can actually cause failure. So she's addressing a problem. They don't know what to sell. And she's addressing a pain point that they're probably facing of thinking like, I've got to come up with something new. Okay, let's read step number 2, problem and pain. Don't have a big social following, problem. You are in the perfect place because I'll show you the little known trick that sold a truckload of pillowcases with 0 social following. What's the pain point? Oh, can you guys, I'll really move that up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better behind all my banner stuff. Pain point is they have 0 social following, right? I guess that's the problem, right? They don't have a big social following, 0 social following. She's not calling out a pain point here, but they're probably feeling it at this point. Like, well, I don't even know how to get a social media following. Oh, I don't have to build a big social media following. Cool. That's awesome. Step 3, life a bit chaotic right now with the kids at home. Problem is life's chaotic. Let me show you my secret to running a business in the time my kids nap. So the pain point is like, oh, I want to have a business. I want to make this business work for me, but I cannot spend as much time on it as other people do, or my kids need me. They're my priority. I can't spend a full day working in my business. Like that's the pain point. The problem is life is chaotic. The pain point is like time, right? I don't have time to be doing a business right now. And she's saying, no big deal. I do this when my kids are napping. I'm Alison Prince. My first step, it started with a simple need that you might relate to, earn extra money for growing my family. That's addressing the problem. And also let's see if she gets into more of the results she's trying to help them get. I posted my first online product, leftover craft supplies I found in the corner of my room. They sold and I was hooked. The first step eventually led me to build not 1, but 4 successful online businesses, most of which were created while I sat on my couch in my pajama pants while my kids were asleep or at school. So she's driving home the things that she's talking about up here in step 1, 2, 3 of what they're going to learn. She's talking about her experience. Why is Alison qualified to teach me that I can run my business while my kids nap? Well, because she did it. And here's a hint, I still do the same thing today because it works. It wasn't just a one and done thing. I am still doing it today, is what she's saying. If I can do this, so can you. I'll show you how in this free training class. Okay, so this is her bio section, but notice it is not a list of all of her qualifications. It's not like, I earned this amount of money selling this product, and then I wrote a book about this, and then I was featured on this thing, and here's all of my stats, like right, all of my badges of honor. It's not a list of like all of those things. It's also not a, hey, I live at home, I'm married, I have 3 kids. I don't know how many kids Allison has. 5 kids, I don't know. I learned how to do this while I was blah blah blah. Like, right? It's not, she's skipping over the things that people, they eventually will like to know about her because we like to build those relationships, but it is not important on this page. What is important is her telling why we should listen to her. She is telling, here is why, let's see, she's addressing this. Okay, step number 1 was you don't need a brand new idea. And she's addressing that here. Look, I began by selling leftover craft supplies I found in the corner of my room. Okay, step 2 was don't have a big social media following. I don't know if she addresses that one specifically. First step eventually led me to buy not 1, but 4 successful online businesses. I don't know that she addresses that specifically, but I think we kind of get a sense of like she started this. Like she wasn't already running a business. She wasn't already growing something. She wasn't already building a social media following, right? I think we kind of get that sense of like, hey, I just needed to make some extra money. And so I decided to sell some stuff. Okay. And then number 3 is her kids napping. Like she did this while her kids were napping and she just drove that home again. Like, so she's talking about like, here's the things I'm going to teach you. And in her bio section, it's here's why I'm qualified to teach you these things. And it is because I've lived it. I've done it before and I'm still doing it today. That's the end of the page. That's a very effective and simple and appealing, which we'll get into tomorrow, landing page for a webinar. This does not look like a template. This does not feel like a funnel. It feels like, I mean, it looks like a funnel because of it's got the elements of a funnel, but it doesn't feel like our typical like, oh, I've landed on a funnel. It's like, oh, this is a really well designed site. Oh, but there's no other links for me to click on except for registering for this webinar. That's the only choice I have, which is why it's a funnel. Funnels are just giving them one choice at a time. That is our time today. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you are not in the Funnel Factor Vault yet, go to funnelfactorshow.com. The link is in the pinned comment on this video, and get into the free Funnel Factor Vault where we've got all of the episodes of Funnel Factor for you to binge watch or watch at your leisure. And that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it today. All right. Have a happy Tuesday, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care.